We can just have everyone come over, and then we can start the press conference. First off, we'd like to thank everyone for coming out. It was a tremendous performance by all the fighters on the show. Everyone was competitive. We saw Turiano Johnson becoming the new IBF mandatory. But since Roman is here, I'd like to bring to the podium and just acknowledge still a WBC flyweight champion. It's promoted by Tyken Promotions. And his manager, Carlos Blondon, is here. Carlos will say a few words, and then we can bring Roman to the podium.
Buenas noches a todos, Dios me los bendiga.
Good night to everybody. God bless you all.
Me siento muy feliz, agradecido con Dios y con mi equipo de trabajo.
He feels blessed, very happy with God, with his fans, and with his team.
La preparación que tuve fue al 100% para tener y retener nuevamente mi título.
The training he did was 100% in order to have the condition he did.
La victoria no es mía, sino es de Dios.
The victory is not his, it's God's.
Agradecerle una vez más a Taken Promotion, señor Honda.
Once again, would like to thank Taken Promotions and Honda Kaicho.
A HBO que me ha dado la oportunidad nuevamente.
HBO that has given him the opportunity once again.
Y felicitar una vez más a Golovkin.
And would like to congratulate once more Triple G.
Gracias a todos y bendiciones.
Thank you to everybody and God bless you all.
Me siento feliz por lo que hice.
He feels happy for his accomplishment.
De un comienzo se la dediqué a Dios.
From a beginning, he dedicated this fight to God.
Y la victoria es de él.
And the victory, once again, is his.
Simplemente soy un instrumento de él.
Simply, he is just a humble servant of him.
Pero todas mis peleas va dedicada a él.
But all his fights will be dedicated to him.
Muchas gracias a todos. Bendiciones.
Thank you once again to all. God bless you all.
If you have any questions for Roman, please raise your hand.
Roman, since you beat him in 2012,
Desde que le ganaste
Juan
en
Francisco
2012,
Estrada has
Francisco
picked up 2
Estrada
belts in the
ha
division,
recogido dos
and it seems like the
cinturones.
two of you are the best fighters
Y
in the
parece que los
division.
dos
Is
son los
that
mejores
rematch something that
peleadores
you
en la
want
división.
next?
¿Esa revancha es algo que a vos te gustaría?
Yo peleo con quien sea.
He fights whoever.
Para eso estoy aquí.
That's what he's here for.
Estoy dispuesto a pelear cuando él quiera.
He's willing to fight him whenever he wants to.
Any more questions for Roman?
Roman, you came to New York.
Roman, viniste a Nueva York.
A lot of fans were here for you.
Muchísimos
A lot
fanáticos
of
estaban aquí por
Nicaraguans.
vos, muchos de Nicaragua.
Would you be willing to come back here again?
¿Estarías dispuesto a volver aquí a Nueva York?
Me siento feliz porque solo han peleado la leyenda. Y agradecido con Dios.
He feels happy because here there are only legends have fought, and he feels blessed with God.
Hoy en día siento yo que ha dejado un legado.
Today he feels he's left a legacy,
Y me siento muy bendecido por Dios.
and he feels very blessed with God.
Espero seguir así
He hopes to
y seguir haciendo el mejor trabajo que se pueda.
keep it up and keep doing the best work available, possible.
Any more questions?
Roman, congratulations.
Felicidades, Román.
Magnificent
Gracias.
performance. Question, when fighters are building momentum such
Cuando
as
los
you,
peleadores
being
están
called
creando
the
un
best in the
momentum.
world, my question to you is what are your plans on unifying
¿Qué
the
planeas?
championships in the division, and how far in weight do you plan on moving up in your
hacer en tu
future?
futuro? ¿A subir en la división? ¿A subir en peso?
Bueno, aquí el que manda, el que me está manejando es Taken Promotion y el que decide qué es lo que viene después.
Here, who is promoting me is Taken Promotions, and they will decide what's best for me in the future.
Por el momento vamos a descansar una semana y luego vamos al
For the
gimnasio.
moment, he will rest a week and then go back to the gym.
Felicidades, Román.
Gracias.
¿cómo te clasificas tu actuación de hoy y en qué ranking pones a Viloria comparando tus otros contrincantes?
We'll take one more question.
Roman,
Bueno,
¿por qué en los
He's going to
dos-
answer the
la-
question.
okay.
bueno, yo pienso que uno de los mejores, también el Gallo Estrada, hice una muy buena pelea con él, pero Viloria tiene su mérito, aguanta mucho golpe y pega muy fuerte. Pienso yo que es uno de los número uno que lo considero uno de los mejores boxeadores que me he enfrentado.
Román, ¿qué pasó en los dos primeros asaltos? ¿Fue parte de la estrategia que los dos primeros asaltos le permitieran a Viloria conquistar esos dos asaltos?
Bueno, simplemente estábamos viendo qué es lo que traía en el momento de la pelea. Y pues gracias a Dios todas las cosas funcionó muy bien. En la esquina me mandó a atacar mucho, los golpes abajo. Y pues la derecha mucho se la estaba comiendo. Y pues gracias a Dios pues los resultados funcionaron a como todos queríamos.
Thank you very much. Roman, thank you very much. We're going to bring up Toronto Johnson now.
Thank you.
Once again, everybody give Roman Gonzalez a hand for his performance tonight. We saw with Roman, he had a lot of his own supporters for the fight tonight, so he's definitely towards the top of the sport. With that, I want to bring up someone who's very integral in the whole promotion and was a great partner with the whole promotion. So I'd like to bring up, as soon as he's finished with Chocolatito, bring up Oscar De La Hoya, and then he can introduce Toriano Johnson.
Thank you. First of all, Tom, thank you very much. It was a successful night for everyone, especially for the fans, especially for boxing. You know, we at Golden Boy Promotions, at K2 Promotions, you know, believe in making the best fights for the fans, and we believe that we delivered tonight. I want to congratulate Triple G. He did a wonderful job, stuck to his game plan. He executed well, and we all congratulate him. He's an excellent, excellent fighter, and we tip our hat off to him. He's a force to be reckoned with. He's a fighter that brings everything to the ring and leaves everything in the ring. So we're looking forward to many more great fights with Triple G and with K2 and Golden Boy Promotions. But first off, before the champ gets here, and I don't know if David Lemieux will be here, we had a couple of undercard fights that we were very proud of putting together. One of them was a middleweight clash. Let me introduce to you Toriano Johnson, who they fought for the #1 position in the IBF. So he is now, I'm not sure if he's officially the mandatory to the middleweight champion. So let me introduce to you Toriano Johnson. Sure.
Buenas noches para los toros. Gracias HBO, Golden Boys Promotion, and sí, Madison Square Garden. Yo no sé, de toda la gente está ahí, disfrutar la pelea, pero yo disfrutar esto. Hermano Ken, muy fuerte, sí. Gracias, Imán, por la pelea, pero ahora Toriano es la mandatory for Triple G. I would like to give thanks to the Almighty God for giving me the opportunity to fight here at the Madison Square Garden on the team with Golden Boys. It was my privilege to bring to you all, this exciting fight. I felt as though I enjoyed it, and I hope the fans enjoyed it. And indeed, right now that I stand before you all as the #1 mandatory for the Triple G IBF title. When that opportunity comes, you won't be disappointed. I would definitely bring it and give it all that I have. And no, I ain't just gonna fight Triple G, just for the fighting's sake. I'm gonna beat Triple G. I'm gonna beat Triple G. That's what my game plan is, and I hope you all enjoy it. Give the support, because we gotta make this happen.
If you have any questions for Toronto Johnson, please raise your hand.
Toriano, great fight. You look so sharp, balance, punching power, everything. But geez, isn't Triple G a different animal? What do you do different than David Lemieux, and how do you beat Triple G, pal?
Indeed. And Triple G is unlike any other character. He's one who poses very good technique, very good balance, extremely, extremely serious power. And you want me to tell you something? I would love to one day feel the heaviest blow from the hardest puncher. I would love that. That's what I enjoy. I don't like taking punches, but I do have a knack for taking a good blow. But it would be a pleasure and an honor to get a good blow from Triple G. But indeed, he could hit me with all he's got. I could hit him back too. So yeah, though Triple G, he does have a lot going for himself. But definitely I see a lot of things that I can capitalize on when I watch David Lemieux and Triple G tonight. So definitely, you're not going to just see a competitor. You're going to see a champion arise to fight Triple G.
Toriano, we've had you on the show several times. I've seen you when you've been fighting on the small cards, ESPN2, ABC Sports. What is it like now to be on an HBO pay-per-view, to be having a chance to fight Triple G down the road, and to achieve some of your dream of being in a big fights in big places?
Oh, indeed, and I appreciate you asking that question. Yes, I'm used to not being noticed. Hey, I come from a country where there's about 300,000 people from the Bahamas. We're just like a speck on the globe. But now you guys saw what I did tonight, and yes, the work that I did in the past may have went unnoticed, but indeed, y'all saw what I could do tonight. And tonight was just a little spectacle that I did, show a little bit of techniques. I went 12 rounds for the very first time. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed boxing. Oh, yes. Now you see what I can do. And there's a lot more inside this arsenal.
Next question, please.
Toriano, do you know when the mandatory is due for the IDF, and what would you do if you were offered step aside if a GGG versus the winner of Canelo Cotto came up?
At this moment right now, if it ever comes to that point, I would have to get into talks with my promoter to see which way is the best way to go. Of course, at this point, and from knowing Golden Boys, they are highly respected in all of their manners, or what they go about doing business, and even helping personal life. So definitely I would have to speak with Golden Boys on that note.
Next question for Toronto.
Congratulations, Toronto. A few days ago, you told me that you also have that Mexican style that Gennady is known for. Now, if you go ahead and fight Gennady, can we expect an even more explosive fight than tonight's?
I told you just a minute ago that there's a lot inside this arsenal that I can give. And yes, I have a better Mexican style than Triple G. I got a cast iron chin, and it has been tested. Has Triple G on been tested? So definitely, oh yes, it's a pleasure. I love it. Hey, taking a blow ain't the best thing to do, but hey, honestly, you give me the best one you got, and I can show you just how I can take it, and I can give it even better. I did notice his resilience, and that resilience came from his heart, which was energized by so many of the Irish fans here, and his will not to give up. So indeed, I had to calculate it along with my coach and said, you know what? This is exactly what we've been training for. We ain't been training to be that old Toriano who just want to go in there and bulldog. We want to show a little bit of finesse, a little bit of techniques, and that's what we did tonight. Of course, we didn't come up with the knockout. Yes, I knocked him down, but I said, you know what? Let's go 12 rounds today, and let's look good doing it.
Next question, Toronto, please.
Thanks, Toriano. Appreciate it. just want to mention he's not here, but the heavyweight fight, Luis Ortiz demonstrated power, demonstrated speed, explosion. I mean, he was a fighter who was very explosive. He now is the interim WBA world champion, so look out for some big things from Luis Ortiz. He's wants to face the very best. He wants to go up against any champion out there. We're gonna now start talking to HBO and bring him back really soon. We're talking about names like a Jennings. He wants Klitschko. Luis Ortiz has the experience. He has that amateur Cuban pedigree with over 350 fights, but he has power. And he has that hunger. He wants to knock you out, and he demonstrated today. So that's one fighter, one heavyweight that we're definitely looking forward to matching up with whoever wants to fight him. So thank you very much, Tom, for co-promoting and giving us the opportunity. It was really a pleasure working with K2, and we're really looking forward to working with any promoter out there in the world to make the best fight. So thank you.